Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. I hope you guys saw this video last night early enough to take advantage of the sell-off in the bonds and notes. I mean, it went right to the fib retracement at 125.11. I think it went to 10 plus, and the bonds hit it at 133.20 exactly on the button, and then had a smoking rally. You know, traded up. I think on the GDP number we got close to the previous highs, which kind of was the objective. The 125.17 level in the 10-year. I can't remember, what was it, 135.25 in the bonds, somewhere in that 22 to 25 area. We got close. We didn't quite get there, which is a bit of a conundrum. We either should have made a new high by some amount, or we're probably forming some kind of a triangle instead of a an equal swings move, ABC, a zigzag, as us Elliott waivers would call it. Triangles are tough, they're difficult, and that leaves me with a bit of a conundrum at this point, because with a triangle, basically all you do is draw your trend lines off the old lows and the old highs. Right now those trend lines are coming in, just above today, or just below today's highs, and poking around, middle part of the range for the lows. Let me get these levels real quick, 1 second. On the notes, it's down around 125.17, and on the bonds, it's down around 133 even, or 134 even area. You don't want to see any kind of structures that trade below those lower trend lines at this point. That would signal at least a retest of the previous lows, probably new lows. I think we might be doing the triangle, and it chops around inside those triangles, back and forth, back and forth. We've already met the minimum requirements for it at today's high. If somebody put a gun to my head, I'd probably put a short on with a stop above today's highs as my favorite trade. I'm flat right now. I'm kind of looking for direction now, and I'm looking for either a break of the lower trend line, or a retest of the recent highs, and maybe even slightly higher highs. That would finish up this C wave off of last night's lows. You got to have your own reversal signals, breakout signals, those types of things. You guys know that I use a lot of Elliott wave. It's just not clear right now, unfortunately. We've met the minimum requirements. You want to be looking for sell signals, I think. You want to be, putting some stop loss orders below the market, in case there's breakouts, that type of thing. Lately, we've had the big moves on Friday. Tomorrow's a 7-year auction. I don't think the dealers want to destroy the market in front of an auction that might be difficult to take. The 7-year basically correlates with the 10-year note future in terms of duration, maturity, and that area of the curve has been the hardest hit area of the curve over the last month. How's the 7-year going to go? The 5-year went, okay. Wasn't great, wasn't horrible, wasn't great though. And in this environment, to sustain, pretty good upside moves, I think we need, great auctions. So, tomorrow's 7-year will be the tell, I think. Maybe we'll chop around another day. Fridays have been the big trending days lately, so you want to be on your toes late Thursday into Friday morning for any real kinds of signs of bearish activity that might signal another move back to the lows. What else? That's it. Please come and join us in the chat room, guys. A lot of good stuff in there intraday. Not so much today, unfortunately. After that first rally and the chop that ensued afterwards, it was kind of difficult because I wasn't quite sure of the wave counts at this point. So there weren't a ton of trade ideas thrown around in there today, but there are days like that where if you get the overnight signal, that was the bell tolling down there, that fib retracement at 125.11. That was key. Hopefully you caught that. And if you find any value in these chat rooms or in these videos, take a look at the chat room. Give us a try. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow morning.